everybody. Let's just get into it. I'll do a brief audio check. I kind of rushed into this, so I gotta pee, but I really don't know how to properly mute this. I don't want to get that sound of like fried chicken all over your eardrums, traumatize my viewers. That ain't really worth it. Okay, so we got the 2.5 year anniversary. They got the choir version of Aerith theme. So I've been wanting to do this story segment for quite some time. I'm really looking forward to this since it got announced. Another thing, I almost have the platinum for Trails Beyond the Horizon, meaning that the way I'm gonna go through content is gonna be radically different. Let's claim everything. I'll mess with all of that at another time, probably like around supper. Okay. Okay, so we're getting our first look at Weapon in the remake assets. Well, not quite the remake assets, but the remake designs at least. Listen to all these throwback tracks. Okay. So they gave him a new fit. I really don't know why, because he's probably not going to be wearing that in OG. I mean, in remake part 3. This fake ass Alucard fit. I wonder if this means that we're gonna get a chapter covering Disc 2 and Ever Crisis real soon. I'm pretty mixed when it comes to Disc 2. Like, the story takes a drastic step up, but the plot actually takes a step down. Really, this motherfucker. So is this just a memory of a past version of them? Because Glenn at this point is back from the dead and trolling Rufus. Matt and Lucia are both running down on Wutai. So is Glenn split between like a corrupted version of himself and like a pure version? I have no idea what the hell is going on. Oh, this is gonna be ironic as hell. I feel like this would have been better if I just had a squad with me of the first soldier crew, but it ain't worth it. Yeah, this sounds like a Masashi Hamauzu track from Final Fantasy X. Like when Auron is speaking to Tita about his father reject. That melody kind of changes everything. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be the explanation for all this stuff from Rebirth. He's just feeding a bunch of dead timelines and possibilities to his kaiju robot, his Godzilla. honestly, they should probably have the first soldier, this side story, and this all like compiled together as a DLC to connect the pieces. But that probably means that so there could be two things going on here. They're trying to retcon this into OG, or they're telling us that in remake, Aerith is actually like dead. Because I know like my impression at the end of all of this was that Aerith was actually like alive to some extent. Maybe this is like the half of her that's dead, and then the other half is the one that's out and about. The only people that can like see through the cracks can sense her visibly. I noticed even Benny Matsuyama likes this idea of the adventures of Aerith in the Lifestream thing. Like, we've had so many variations of this like novel, even in On the Way to a Smile, written by Nojima. I mean, Crisis Core kind of makes it obvious that Angel is chilling somewhere in the Lifestream. So the Lifestream is not like an afterlife, but some people are able to like access it around when they're dead and shit, like the ancients. and anyone else who's like deeply connected to the planet. The main melody for Zack, like the motif, is so like scalar. I'm impressed they were able to make it sound somber. One thing I hear from like a lot of new FF7 fans, they're not so new anymore, but the hyper fan servicey ones, is that the ending of FF7 is not that exciting. I can already see what they're gonna try and do with the ending of FF7 based on this. Just try to like make something super epic, incorporating a larger cast of characters, and I don't really like it because I like the Sekaiki vibes of the original FF7, but I can see it. I see the vision. Ironically, Remake had a Sekaiki vibe. This guy's dressed like he wants to turn his entire body into like one giant oven mitt. Just to take some big ass cookies out from the sun or some shit. But he still wants to look like an alpha male. Yeah, they made Ad Jill into this motherfucker who likes to give people lectures, which it made sense for his relationship with Zack since Zack was shadowing him. And this guy was the leader of Soldier, so he has like more personable skills than Sephiroth, but it just makes him come across as like a nag. That said, if he thinks he can knock some sense into Sephiroth, by all means. I hope they don't split this into like a part 1 or part 2 type thing. That would be really whack, yo. Okay, speak of the devil. Yeah, that's. I see what they're trying to do here. They're gonna split this into like little pieces, and then next week I'll get the full pie. But that's whatever. So I'm probably gonna try and get the platinum for Trails Beyond the Horizon off screen here. I just wanted to make this a shorter session than usual. But anyways, it's been your boy Miss Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching. And Oxamekte. Time is it? Okay, a 22-minute session. That's perfect for YouTube.